Hello there. Well, let's just say I'm a keeper of ancient tales. And boy, do I have a story for you. What happens when the strongest man in the world loses his strength? Let's dive into the incredible true story of Samson. Our story begins before Samson was born, with a promise from God.
You will give birth to a son. He will be a Nazirite, set apart to God from birth.
As Samson grew, so did his strength, but his first test came unexpectedly. Picture this. A young man, blessed with superhuman strength, faces off against a ferocious lion.
Is that all you've got?
With his bare hands, Samson tears the lion apart as if it were a young goat.
Wait, something now. Now I have to warn you guys more than it.
But Samson's strength isn't just for show. He's got a bigger enemy to face. The Philistines.
The Israelites are rebelling. We must stop them.
The Philistines had oppressed Israel for years. But God had a plan, and Samson was his chosen instrument. Time and again, Samson faced the Philistines, and each time, his strength prevailed.
It's Samson. Run for your lives.
Armed with nothing but the jawbone of a donkey, Samson strikes down 1,000 men.
With a donkey's jawbone, I've made donkeys of them.
Samson became a judge in Israel, leading his people for 20 years. But every hero has a weakness. For Samson, it was love. Entered Delilah, a woman who would change Samson's life forever.
Tell me the secret of your great strength, Samson.
My strength comes from God. Why do you ask?
3 times Delilah asked, and 3 times Samson lied. But her persistence wore him down.
My hair has never been cut. If it were, my strength would leave me.
And with those words, Samson's fate was sealed. As Samson slept, his locks were cut, and with them, his strength vanished.
Seize him.
My strength, it's gone.
The Philistines captured Samson, gouged out his eyes, and threw him in prison.
Where's your God now, Samson?
But in his darkest hour, Samson remembered the source of his true strength. During a great celebration, the Philistines brought Samson out to entertain them.
Samson, Samson, show us your strength.
Little did they know, Samson's hair had begun to grow again.
Lord, please remember me. Strengthen me just once more.
And in that moment, God granted Samson's request.
Let me die with the Philistines!
With one final push, Samson brought down the temple, defeating more enemies in his death than in his life. Samson's story teaches us that true strength comes not from our own abilities, but from our faith in God. It reminds us that even in our weakest moments, God can use us for His purpose. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember Samson and trust in God's strength.